This is the time in the show where we take a look at photographs that you send to me of your homes. We play around with ideas that hopefully will give you some inspiration to make some changes. It's a virtual makeover, and today we're taking a look at a house in Indiana owned by Vicki. Now, as you can see, Vicki has a very narrow garden space here in the front, so we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, I want to talk a little bit about color. She's got a definite color theme going on here, and you can see the butter yellow and the chocolate brown and the white. So what I would like to see you do, Vicki, is pay attention to this, the deck and the underpinning. And I think if we could take this color, the color on the shutter, and paint this dark so it sort of goes away, and the steps as well, I think that would help harmonize the garden very much. I do see this chain link fence over here. You want to make this a charming cottage based on your note to me. So I think we need to deal with that, and we will in just a moment. So why don't we get started here with just some ideas for plants and a way to make this really, really a charming place. I think one of the things that I would do from a hardscape standpoint is maybe widen the sidewalk just a little bit here. It seems very narrow, and you might even widen the step here and here just a bit. So that's about all I would do in changing the hardscape, except these island beds that you have here on the end. What I'd like to see you do, Vicki, is wrap those around and have them as a bed at the end or right at the back of your property. Now, to do that, what we may need to do is plant a hedge. Just, it could be a holly hedge right here, and then you could have your flower garden in front of it with a path that comes around to this gate. And on this chain link fence, what we might do is plant a climbing rose. On this end, I do the same thing. Right on the property line, I'd come along with a low hedge, maybe 5 feet tall, and then create your flower bed here at the end in here, with the hedge serving as a backdrop for the flowers. Then across the front, what I would do is do a low hedge with a boxwood of some sort here and here. Those little green velvet boxwoods are wonderful, and across like this. And this would help frame and contain the garden. Then here, once you get this painted dark, I would let a clematis grow up here. It could be a blue one, a purple one, whatever you like. White would fit certainly our theme. And then here on the front, I would tend to sort of frame the house if I could. I can't quite tell how close this tree is, so you have to take that into account. But what if we just had some beautiful flowering tree here on either side, just to frame your house like that? That could be a gorgeous cherry tree, something like a Yoshino cherry. It could be dogwood. It could be a white bud, the white flowering red bud. But you see how this frames it so nicely. And then out here on the street, you could add another boxwood here and here. And it really says, hey, this is the entrance, and you go right up onto the front porch. I hope these ideas are helpful to you, Vicki. You have a charming place. I love the awning. Keep up the good work.